Hey guys, back with a join the debate. So this morning woke up, went on Facebook, scrolled through my newsfeed, and I came across this article, not a newspaper article, it's something written somewhere, but the fact that it's written and people are sharing it and talking about it just kind of pissed me off. What they're talking about is banning food on public transport, banning eating food on public transport. Now, initially, I made a comment on this article saying the same stuff I'm about to say in this video, based off the article's headline that I saw on the post. I didn't go in and read the article, and based off some people's comments. Now, I will get into, because I did start to read the article and then just got annoyed because the person was obviously a doofus and I just stopped reading. I will link the article in the description. Please look out for that. Now, what they're saying. Now, well, they're saying that they want to ban eating on public transport. I'm sick and tired of, the slightest things. We're like, oh, we got to ban it. We have to ban it. No, you don't, okay? All this banning nonsense, all these articles and petitions and all this kind of bullshit, why don't you put that energy, put that, the likes, the shares, the comments and all that, down to good use, something that will save lives, such as the knife crime that we are seeing here in the UK. How about that? But let's look at this banning the fast food on the public transport. People are talking about the litter, right? People are eating and, there's no manners. They just left their packaging and all that on the seat for other people to clear up. Then some other people are talking about the smell. Okay, let's address these two issues. Instead of talking about banning food on public transport, how about we petition and we use all that energy, right? If you're not going to be doing it for the knife crime and for helping people and save lives, yeah? Why not get bins on public transport? Why not get plastic bags? Because I remember when I was going to college and school and all that, there used to be like a little bag, a little circle. It used to be like a little circle like that. Well, not that small, but you get what I'm saying. A little circle. And there used to be like a bin bag on that for rubbish. I don't see that anymore. Why is that? It's not the fact that people are eating their food. It's the fact that people are leaving their litter that is pissing people off. Okay, cool. We can work with that. Put bins on public transport. Or if you see someone leaving their shit, be a good human being and say, yo, can you take your stuff with you? If we're talking about the smell of food, okay, food smell. So do people. Are we going to go ahead and ban people who are suffering from BO? Them people that could do with the entire can of a Lynx Africa deodorant. No, we're not going to be doing that, are we? End of the day, look, there are people, we live in London, right? We live in a very stressed out place. Everything's hectic. Everything needs to be done here and now. Okay? We work long hours. We take our work home with us. We're constantly working. Now, for some people, it's very hard for them to, actually sit down and eat. If you're on a commute for an hour and you get a sandwich from Tesco's or whatever, whatever you might buy to eat, you're eating that on the hour commute because by the time you get home, you're tired, you want to go into bed. Yeah, you can't wait to go home and then eat your dinner there. There was one woman on the post saying, oh yeah, well, I can do it. So can everyone else. No one's that hungry. Motherfucker, have you ever done a long ass day where you're carrying rolls of material and, you haven't actually had a chance for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your workplace because you finish at, 8 p.m., yeah? And then you're taking public transport back home. No. I'm going to pick some food up. I'm going to have that on the bus. And then when I get home, I'm going to have a quick shower and go to sleep so that I can wake up at 5 in the morning and carry out my routine again. All this banning bullshit, it's exactly that, bullshit, right? look at ways to help the problem, right? It's not a banning situation. And furthermore, if you ban eating on public transport, who the backside is going to enforce that? Because if I've had a long day, right, and I haven't had the chance to eat, and I'm starving, right, I'm going to eat on public transport. There are people who have certain issues, blood sugar issues, diabetes, who need to eat, right? How is it going to be enforced? Now, let me get into what the article said and where I stopped reading. I'm going to try and remember what they were saying. Oh, yeah. So what they were saying was kind of food envy. They were talking about, oh, well, you've done a long day at work and you get on the public transport and the last thing you want to smell other than people's BO and sweat is, that KFC or that curry or that McDonald's. And then, you realize that you've got 12 stops until you get home so you can have your meal. What? Do you understand how stupid that is? How stupid is that? So what, you're telling me you're not going to walk past the restaurant and go, you know what, I'm hungry, but I've got an hour's trek ahead of me. That's a bullshit reason. I mean, come on, people. I'm going to link the article in the description. Have a read. I think it's a bullshit. I think instead of trying to ban everything, it's part of life. Maybe try and work out ways to help the issue. Yeah. So as I said, by having bins on the public transport where the people can dispose of their litter. In regards to the smell and all that, there's worse things that I've smelled other than food. Worse things. I've smelled people that fucking piss themselves. I've smelled people that smell like they shit themselves. People that fart. I farted once, I almost cleared out the carriage. But this is what I'm saying, people are talking about banning. Stop this banning nonsense, right? How do we help the issue? Join the debate. Let me know your thoughts. Have a look at the link in the description. Light up my comment section and let me know what are your thoughts on this. Do you agree with what I'm saying? Do you think it should be banned? Let me know. Please like, share, subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.